Howdy. I hope everybody can hear and see Pooch. Let me know if you can. And I'm trying to make sure everything's copacetic. Get all the volumes turned down where I don't hear a bunch of reverb, a bunch of backlash, and all that stuff. Vineyard Farmhouse, Linda Peterson, Elaine, 12 Stones Ranch. I see you folks in here. Let's see. It looks like I got about 8 folks in here, and good to see you guys. Thursday, and it is hotter than fire outside. Let me get myself situated here. Yeah. Y'all know what that is. That's a cold snack. I brought me an extra one just in case, too. Never know. Pooch will drink them suckers down before you know it. Full Belly Ranch. Kickapoo Crafty Cat. Yep. Jailbait Tackle Outdoors. Glad to see you guys in here. I'm pretty sure it's probably hot where all you folks are at. It's dadgum hot here. Well, I got to show Piggy. Let Piggy know what Pooch is consuming today. Shiner, wise and easy. Anything Shiner is good to me. Well, I don't know if y'all watched my Saturday video, Too Hot to Fence. I thought I was really going to get out there and make some headway. It took me longer to get ready to get out there than it did of me actually doing any work. Because, man, it was hot. And 11:45, Pooch was done. And I came in here and filmed a little bit because I was going to try to keep the video going for the day. But I was spent. I was burnt up and out. Couldn't handle it. I wished I could have handled a little more, but then I thought if I'd have saved myself, I'd have been able to get out there in the evening time, about when that sun hit 7 o'clock, or maybe even 6:30, and I could have worked the last half of the daylight, and it might not have been too bad. But that little bit of time in the morning, it killed me, man. I had sweated so much, and I was runt. Heard that. Good evening. And I'm going to try to keep up with some of these comments and catch them as they're coming through. When I came out of the house out here into this shop, Pretty was in there stretched out on the couch. She's probably heat exhausted too. We've been we're both busy at work, and boy, I've had some extra hours this week at work with one thing or another taking place. And I could be at work all day long, and about the time it's time to go, something's going to come up and happen. I lost power at one of my facilities earlier in the week, and of course I had to get a hold of, and luckily we have emergency power, and we have a big 150 kW natural gas generator that powers all life safety and equipment and all that stuff. But whatever caused it to tripped the main breaker as well to the building, and that's a 480 phase. And once they got my transformer reset, then I had to get that main breaker that had tripped reset too. Encore wasn't going to touch it. I said, well, let me borrow your gloves and I'll touch it, at least kick it back on. But he advised me that wasn't a good idea, which better safe than sorry. I didn't want to fry a bunch of equipment, but I had to get an electrician out there then. And they had to suit up and they had to trip it back into place. So I was late that night, and then had a couple calls after hours in the middle of the night. Boy, I hate those for odder end reasons. Medical air, oxygen issues, and I'm ready for the weekend now, and I hope I can get through this week. And it is Father's Day, and I hope I can get through this weekend without being disturbed, because I'm going to go see my dad Sunday. And I hope all you fathers out there have a good weekend with your kiddos or with y'all's dad or whatever it may be as well, because I don't get to spend as much time with my pops as I would like to, but I do it when I can, and I enjoy every minute of it. JB Conway, good afternoon, ma'am. And if I missed you, I'm sorry, but I'm trying to catch them as they scroll by, and I don't think I've missed too many folks. Looks like I got 10 people in here, which is quite all right. But yeah, we've been busy with doing a few shirt runs, and which is always good, trying to put some new stuff on our website, and 4th of July is coming. So I actually threw a couple patriotic shirts up this weekend, and they're out there if anybody's interested in them. And so, yeah, and I caught just a minute ago the Crockers, and I guess whoever their haters are decided they were going to go out there and destroy their water catchment. And I thought, man, what is wrong with people? It's a good thing neither one of them boys was around there when they decided to do that, because I guarantee you, you come out here on my place unwelcome, uninvited, there's going to be some problems, and they're going to be yours. But anyway, that just doesn't make any sense at all. I don't understand it. Why can't people leave other folks, other property alone, let them do their thing, and just a bunch of haters? Just never, I don't know. But I got to watch, which is kind of crazy. I haven't been able to watch a lot of YouTube this past week, and some of the other lives I've missed out on them. But I know other folks understand. I understand when, and of course I'm new at this, but when my viewers aren't available, I mean, it is what it is. I'm not going to get butt hurt and bent out of shape about it, but everybody's got lives to live, things to do, work to do, other channels to watch, but I really haven't had a chance to watch any YouTube this week. And if I do, it's after the fact. But that's okay. I always try to make sure I leave a comment, let the folks know, hey, I was there and I was waving a hand, just letting you know I was here. And I think Brian's, I was watching him, and I couldn't really comment all that much with Maddie, because I was busy. I was listening and watching, but I was back in the background back here working. So I tried to comment if I saw something specific that I probably should comment on or would like to. But yeah, let's see. Let the law. That's right, Linda. Well, ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of SDR justice, or if it was here, some FBC justice. Because I don't call 911. Let's just say that. But I ain't looking to get myself shot either. But it's just some things you don't do. The organized pineapple. How you doing? Don't think I've seen you in here before, but welcome. Elaine, I hope y'all rewatched the rebroadcast I did for Elaine, and she did the full-blown country signature dish. And that was every bit of a full country dish for sure. And I appreciate you doing that, Elaine. That was too good, too awesome. And you feel the need to make another one, go right ahead, because Pooch will approve. Piggy, I got private number for sheriff. His mama gave it to me. Well, I have some law enforcement in the family too, so I can always reach out to one of them guys and have them help out. But yeah, that's just some crazy stuff. Did y'all check me out putting my flag up? Did everybody wave their flag Tuesday? I got my flag on the now I need to get me a new Texas flag so I can hang on the other side of the garage door. I'm actually wanting to get me a flag pole. I think once I get all my fencing done, I'm going to decorate that front corner entrance to the land with a flagpole and a nice flower garden and have a text. Heck, I might even get an FBC flag. I'm trying to come up with a new logo design for my FBC. I like my original one, but like the one back there on the wall, but I want to get like a branding iron with FBC. I had my daughter's boyfriend. He's kind of artistic, and I asked him last night if he could try to help me. I told him what I was wanting, how I kind of wanted it to look. Maybe he'll be able to shoot something to me, and either I can tweak it or have him tweak it, and have another little branding iron FBC logo to go along with a new style shirt pretty soon. You know, I get them in my head, and I'm not the greatest at designing, but if I can get something in my head, I usually try to put it down to the best of my ability. Then I'll pass it off to somebody that I know can do it. Let's see here. Whoa, where'd that go? Yeah, get yourself a good one-piece flagpole. Yeah, I want to, really do. And I need a new Texas flag to hang out there with the American flag. I certainly did, and also did a video for Flag Day. Great, gel bait and tackle outdoors. Yeah, it's always good to support your country, and especially your flag. There's some of us out here that are firm believers in it, and you know, I'm grateful, and proud of my country. I ain't proud of what all's going on in this country right now, but that's still United States of America is the best place to be. And yeah, we don't want to get into that, and I don't either, because everybody's got their own opinion, and I respect everybody's opinion. But you know, and I'm sure a lot of us probably agree that it ain't worth the crap, regardless who's in office, and it ain't. It's the same on both sides of the party. So, but man, they're dragging some of this stuff out, and then talking about news. You know, we have these shootings, and another one down here in Texas over in Duncanville, and that dude got himself dropped immediately, which is a good thing. But you know, you don't know what them guys are doing, and they first thing out of the family's mouth was that he had some mental issues, which obviously he did. But for one, what was he doing with a firearm in his possession? And two, after what all's gone on, what makes you think you can waltz into a school district, a field house, or whatever, and then discharge the thing because somebody confronted you? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Good grief. But yeah, I actually got contacted by a person that I'd met out at Shoot Dang Ranch. Or not Shoot Dang Ranch, but at Shoot Dang Fest. And just a really nice lady. And, you know, we left there and we didn't get to get contact with each other after we left. But I was fortunate enough, she commented on one of my videos, and we got reconnected on that end. She was a super nice lady up in Missouri. And, you know, that's what it's all about, is making connections and people, meeting other people. And boy, it's a good time, just like you folks. Meeting. Hopefully, I've met some of y'all, but there's a few in here that I haven't, but I feel like I know them personally anyway. So that's always a good thing. And these lives, people can ask questions, and I'm not paying too close attention. I'm watching them go by, but I'm not paying too close attention of it. Somebody might need to. Of course, I don't even see it highlighted. This is all still kind of new to me, but pretty soon I'm going to have me a guest on here. And I don't know how Elaine would feel about it, but I kind of think she might ought to be my first live guest. I bet we can get to talking somehow. But then I have to appoint me another moderator, because she's a moderator. And boy, we had a good talk on her live this past Sunday. You know, as usual, I got into it a little late and got to catch the tail end, and then we kind of shifted off into something else. And man, that was good stuff, Elaine. And I like it when people get in there and just share their stories, and you know, we all sit back and listen and try to give some peaceful thoughts and let them know, you know, hey, we care about you. That's for sure. Piggy Piddles bingo. What'd Piggy do? He must have said something. Whatever Piggy usually says, oh, I agree with, so I ain't too worried about it. 12 Stones Ranch, I've been watching your post on the Pine Cove YouTube meetup, I guess. I don't know. I've seen it. I think Heard That's putting that on. I haven't, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get out there to that one. I'm in a, with work, I'm in a window to where Jayco and all of that's due to come in at any time. And I know they're going to come. I just don't know when, because they usually show up unannounced. And I don't think I could, my job wouldn't like it if I wasn't on site when they decide to show up. That's usually dealing with them is part of my job. And so, yeah, full-blown country, your signature dish looks yummy. Yes, sir. It sure does. And every bit of it is stuff I'll eat. Pine Cove. Whoop, where'd it go? Pine Cone Fest. Pine Cone Fest. Meetup will be at Mount Vernon, Texas. I know where Mount Vernon is. I bet you all the sites are probably booked up by now, though. And I don't have RV anymore. I used to have one, but I got rid of that sucker before I let it sit out here and deteriorate, so I can recoup some of my money on it. I used it for the longest time and used to go all over the place in it, but I mainly got it, meet up a bunch of friends at the lakes and, you know, have a good time. But I had it out here mainly before I moved out here, so I'd have somewhere to stay when I come out here and work, and prepping this place before I moved out here. And but after I got moved out here, just sitting there, and I thought, man, I got to get rid of that thing, because if I just let it sit there and rot, that was a waste of, you know, ton of money. And so I don't have it no more. But I dang sure throw a tent up with a window unit in it. I'll throw a tent on the back. Hey, I've seen those too, where you can put those pop-up tents on the bed of your truck, and put a little AC unit on that. I could probably handle that. I know my pretty wouldn't go for it that well, but I could. Most are tent camping. Okay. 19 channels already. And host, whoops. Where'd it go? And host one. Heard that. At home, Tom and Rhonda and Full Belly Ranch. Sweet. If it comes available and I'm able to go, you might see me there. I just got to kind of watch what's happening at work. Let's see what else we got in here going on. A lot to learn. I'm still learning, so I have a lot to learn. Catch what you can. I don't know what that. Oh, JB Conway. Good evening, ma'am. Glad you're here. But I have a lot to learn. What's the conversation there? Does JB need to be a moderator? She might. I may have to make her one. I'll figure that out too. I know you can do it on the fly, but I'll get distracted and y'all just be looking at the side of my head or something, and I forget I'm speaking to you. But yeah, got me a banner on my porch, a big full-blown country banner, and I'm proud of that one too. And let's see, I got a new banner for FBC Mercantile and Boutique, which is our online store. That's slowly getting populated with stuff, and you know, got a lot of stuff that we had in the prior store that didn't sell, and it'll probably be moved over and put as clearance items or whatever. Maybe we'll go to another event and set up shop and peddle it a lot like that. I always make my wife laugh when I tell her, yep, we're showing up with all of our crap like a peddler suitcase, about to peddle our stuff. It's hard nowadays, though, with the way the economy is. And man, you got to watch your pricing. And to be honest, you ain't making a killing on that stuff anyway. Like I was telling my wife, basic reason for having a business and an LLC, at least for my part, because we aren't making a killing, is basically for tax write-off purposes. That's about the only good thing about it, is the tax write-off purposes. I mean, because you can write off anything, especially if you make it as business. Even with this YouTube, you know, and I thought, well, heck, I'm going to throw YouTube as a business part in there. I buy stuff, and that was business expense. But by the time you pay shipping and fees and your licenses and you name it, your QuickBooks and all that other stuff, there's very little for margin. I can tell you that. Most of the time, probably in the hole anyway. So, but it's still fun. It's still fun. And if you take it the way I'm doing it with the tax write-off purposes, that's how I'm basically using it. I have to paw my stuff, paws instead of hands. That's right, Piggy. I know all about pawing. I'll show you how to pick out moderators from your last week's live. Gotcha. Okay. Brian, even probably make you a moderator. I know I'm a moderator on the lanes, but I haven't figured enough out on what it is I can and can't do, and which I probably should know. I need to learn as well. And there may be somebody else that make me a moderator somewhere, because I'm always and try to be in the chats and try to stay involved. So you have to think of tax write-off for yourself. That is, you dang right. Yep. Tax write-off. Well, I know my payroll or my job taxes eat my lunch. I'm thinking, what's the use sometimes? I mean, by the time you figure 401k, your insurance, medical insurances, and one thing or another, man, there ain't a whole lot there. And you might think it may look like you're making a lot of money, but you ain't making jack. And then my wife's too. So, but yeah, I still ain't even got my taxes completed from the accountant. I don't know what she's doing sitting on them. I know she filed an extension on us. And so I don't know if I've got to pay or getting anything back or not. Hopefully break even. You know, that's the main thing, is just to break even. Because if they owe me money, they aren't paying me no interest. But if I owe them money, you can bet they're going to charge. Hell, they probably charge me a penalty fee for filing late anyway. Well, I know they will. If I ever get to where I get mentioned, I will be able to write off my groceries monetize. Well, Elaine, you can file this YouTube as a business. You dang sure can. Just go get your business in your state. File yourself as a business, and you can do it. Self-proprietor, you can do it. You sure can. You can write off groceries and mileage. I mean, you don't want to go to the extreme, but you kind of got to be able to prove certain things. But your home office space, your taxes, home office space, taxes, utilities, there is a lot that you can write off. Just because you have home-based business, it don't matter. Sure can. Even without making money. Yep. Beth Cornett, thank you for joining us. Redbird Farm, howdy. JB, howdy. Yep, okay. Is Treasure Hunter in here? Yep. Howdy, Treasure Hunter. Glad you're in here, sir. But yeah, look it up. And I think Maddie Backwoods is getting into that role of doing that stuff as well. So, yep, phone, electrical, gas, cell phone. You buy a camera, you buy whatever, that's a write-off. Sure as heck. Any of your projects you do, you go buy knick-knack stuff for project work, that's a write-off. But yeah, basically that's what I use it for at the moment. Maybe one day this here YouTube thing will be working out for me too, and I can play with the big boys like the Crockers and all them, and I can quit my job and do this full time. That would be nice. I don't know if it'll ever happen, but you know, I'll keep working at it. I'll be 56 in October, and I'm thinking hard about retirement. Because I don't see myself wanting to work until which full retirement age for my age bracket is 67. And I don't see me working until 67. I don't want to be. I'm not ready to call it quits right now. And with my current job, I'm 1 year into a 5-year plan that I had set. I had said 5 more years in this and I'm out. So I'm 1 year down. But of course, the world's turned upside down right now. And boy, the stock markets have just plummeted. 401ks have just, your savings is hanging on by a thread. You get raises and increases, but yet gas has gone up, food's gone up. I mean, so I don't know what'll happen in the next 5. I want to get out of what I do now, but I'll probably have to wind up doing something. I'll go work at Walmart as a greeter, I guess, because I can handle that. Piggy and I were talking today about, our backs and ailments and whatnot. And old Pooch has been beat up too in his lifetime. So I got broken bones and fuses and backs and scars and just disregarded my body and health in my younger days. And of course I pay for it now. And, there ain't no telling. Sometimes I got to sit on the edge of the bed before I even think about putting my feet on the floor. And then once I do, it takes me 5 minutes to make myself get up. And then all I do is cry and moan and oh and ow and ah until I get fully awake. But yeah. Dutch Creek Cabin. I'm still here just listening at work. Well, thank you for even being here. I appreciate it. Sure do. And I still got 10 people hanging on in there. I'm trying to promote my lives, and hopefully, I know it takes a little time. Nothing happens instant, so it'll come when it comes. And as long as I got one person in there, I'll put on a live. So, and if somebody would, last night on your live, Brian, I know you and Maddie were, I believe, talking about Brian with Wandering Arts. I know he's moved to a rehab and hopefully he's recovering. I've sent him text, Krista some texts, and just let her know that, hey, I'm still praying for him and thinking about him. But man, that right there could happen to any of us. And it's sad, but it surely could. And man, he's my age, so. And while on earth I'm still around, if some of the crap and foolish things I've done and not taken care of myself the way I should have, probably wake up dead in the morning after saying that. But if I wake up dead, I know where I'll be. I'll be with the good Lord, that's for sure. And that'll be all right. I ain't looking to go just yet, but if I do, I do. Angie Roberts. There's the young lady that I had met out at Shoot Dang. And then we didn't get to connect before we left and exchange information, but we made it. Thank you for being here, Angie. Glad to see you here, and glad we finally got reconnected there. Because, yep, very nice woman. If she was fun to hang out with and talk to, and we had a good time out there with all those folks. Sure did. Mr. Boots and Bounty. Howdy, howdy. Yeah, I'm seeing the old ticker's ticking up a little bit, so that's a good thing. Hopefully, they keep it coming, and I don't even know what my like situation is. Hopefully, it's good, but of course, let me look here and see. Well, it's not going to show me the correct number anyway right now because I've got my live going on this little iPad, and I'm watching StreamYard. So, but yep, Boots and Bounty, Beth Cornett. Glad you folks are here. You're welcome. Good vibes. Back at you, Angie. Back at you. I was letting them know that I hadn't been able to watch too many lives or much YouTube at all here lately with work, but a lot of these folks, I'm grateful for these folks that are here and follow and chat and communicate. And 12 Stones, have you put out anything new? I kind of been waiting to see something from you. And T&J Homestead, I was worried about you guys because I hadn't seen you. I was like, okay, do I need to reach out to them? But then other than Facebook, but I hope you folks are doing okay. And I know you had gone to work and was probably working a lot, Jessica, but I was definitely thinking about you guys, wondering about you. So hope all is well. And empty. I didn't wear no channel shirt tonight. I should have. I need to support other channels. You know what, though? I'm going to make a video here pretty soon of me doing all my sticker plastering. I still hadn't quite figured out if I want to put them on my fridge or somewhere up in here. And so I can promote channel stickers that I've gotten because I like stickers. Sorry for the late show. We're doing yard work. Hey, it's got to get done. Somebody's got to do it. But I hope y'all are doing all right, Teddy and Jessica. Not yet, Pooch. I need to, though. Thank you for encouraging me at Full Blown. Yes, sir. Well, I enjoy your videos, and we still got to meet up because that would be so awesome. And I know you said you'd meet me down here, but I'll meet you halfway or come up your way because I like riding back roads and checking the scenery out, and that'll be great. But yeah, I look forward to seeing your next one. Heck, I'll go with you and we'll make one together. Take me to that fishing hole. Because I need to do some fishing. I hadn't even done any of that. I've been out and renewed my fishing license, but I ain't seen no water. And I haven't wet no line, which I need to. But too hot. Hey there, treasure. All right, let's see. Good evening, Linda Peterson and the original pineapple. Inside, I made some stickers for myself, but didn't know all this sticker stuff was a thing. Heck yeah. Yeah. I got a ton up there that I got at Shoot Dang Fest, and I need to put them in some sort of display. I keep wanting to put them on my refrigerator out in the shop, but then everybody wouldn't see them. Kind of like Tim did by putting them on his gun safe. And then Elaine's got a little sticker board behind her. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. Jesus Girl, good evening. I need to get some fishing in too. Yes, wait, man, yeah. Jesus Girl, thank you for showing up. Welcome aboard here on the Hot Mic Live with Pooch. I'll probably be changing up my intro and all that stuff here pretty soon. That hot mic is pretty good, but even my intro, old Brian at the Vineyard Farmhouse has been schooling me a little bit, talking about how my music just comes in and hits you in the face. Well, that's kind of the way Pooch is, but I hope it don't annoy everybody. I like that hard guitar and music and country steel guitars and stuff. That's Pooch. That's how I am. I'm checking to see what's going on here. I had something come up, but wasn't that important. But yeah, always got to keep changing. That keeps drawing people in. Video editing, your music, your intros, your outros, and your. I ain't even worried about no B-roll, man. I just start filming and recording. I try to splice it and piece it together as best as I can, and try to cut out a lot of the boring stuff, that repetitive stuff. Because, man, you know, I hear a lot of it's 15, 20-minute videos is where you want to try to be able to keep people's attention and keep them captivated. But by the time I get through, I got a 30 or 45-minute video. And that's with me cutting stuff out. But, you know, I might put off something funny in there and make somebody laugh. And that's what it's all about for me. Make somebody laugh or cut up, or, you know, I like to be entertaining, but I also like to have some substance to whatever I'm doing too. And it may not be too technical or too interesting, but somebody out there it will be. That Cornell Lane also Treasure Hunter doesn't have. Yep, Treasure Hunter. Yeah, you need to. You're out on the road a lot, boy. I bet you could show some sights. Heck, I know you could. I know back when I was on the road that I'd seen some sights and thinking, good Lord, wished I filmed all that back then. Hey, at Tish Ross and family. I didn't see my pretty come in here. Where's she at up there? She might have snuck in and I didn't see her. But she's probably in there where it's nice and cool. Oh, there we go. I see her. Hi, pretty. Glad you made it. I know it's hot and you're in a good spot right now. But everybody be looking for you because they love Tish Ross. Pooch is pretty. Yeah. My baby usually keep eye on these comments and stuff and push the questions to me so I can answer them. See, that cap you gave me at Shoot Dang Fest is going all over the U.S. and now going to, heck yeah, Treasure Hunter. It's so crazy to see some of that merch that I put out there at Shoot Dang. And other channels, you know, they wear it, spotted hats, which I appreciate it, but I need to be a little more doing the same. I come home from work and I get out of my work clothes. I'm usually right off into my shorts, depending on what I'm going to do, and I throw a t-shirt on. Something cool. And that makes me think, too, all these black shirts, I want my next shirts to be a lighter color, I think, because who wants to wear a black shirt in the heat? Good grief. Yeah. We miss you, pretty. Look at there, baby. They miss seeing your pretty face sitting right here next to me. I ought to call it the Pooch and Pretty Show. Hey. Yeah. The Pooch and Pretty Show. That might go over well. That might draw some subscribers. I might even have to do a whole other. No, I'm keeping on one. I don't need no bunch of other channels. I ain't that kind of big time, so all I need is one and full with one. But I can call my Thursday night lives live with Pooch and Pretty. I like yeah, Elaine. The little patriotic shirts got up right now is actually white and then ash gray. And I don't know, I probably got some gray ones stashed around here somewhere, but yeah. Right, no, where's one? Uh-oh, something burning or something? Yeah, Pooch and Pretty Show, Treasure Hunter. That's got a good ring to it, actually. It would be Pretty Show then. Linda Peterson. It would be the Pretty. Yeah, it probably would. Old Pooch get kicked to the curb and just everybody want me talking, asking her questions. But yeah, because she does a live radio show too, so it'd be nice if well, she does do that, and she's got some pretty good shows on there too. If you folks ain't never looked it up, and I know you can follow us Facebook, our personal page, and I usually try to highlight her shows on Monday nights and give you a heads up on who she's hosting, and no judgment here, and that's exactly what it is. No judgment here. We don't cast no judgment, do we, baby? I'll say she says she'll come out here in a sec, but yeah, we don't cast no judgment. It's one thing people find out quick. I mean, we love everybody, regardless. And that's what God intends you to do, is love everybody. So who am I to judge somebody? But the world would be a lot better off if a lot more people were like that. And I'm 99.9% sure everybody in these feeds and in our little community with all the people that we watch and hang out with, we're all on the same page. So that's a good thing, because I dang sure don't want no drama or nothing like that. And, even I know a lot of you folks probably have church homes, but even on my personal Facebook page, I usually share our church Sunday morning worship. I mean, of course, it's on YouTube too, but they cast live feed on Facebook, and which is always good if I'm out at work or we're out of town. We never miss because it's crazy. And I love our pastor. And if I miss one day or one weekend out of a sermon series or whatever, I feel like I've lost something big, because just something about the way he teaches his lessons. He's just got a unique way of doing it, and I've never met a man, pastor, or anybody that can teach the way he can and keep you captivated, involved. But most of the time, our series are life-based type scenarios, and our churches, it doesn't matter if you believe in God. It doesn't matter what you've done, your sexual preference, your race, anything, your past. It doesn't matter. You're welcome here. That's right. And that's the way I believe anybody's welcome at my home as well. But yes, got to have some of the good hometown religion. Yeah, I was raised Southern Baptist. Journey Along with Shannon, howdy. If I've missed you earlier, I know I snuck in on your show, but yeah, I was raised Southern Baptist, hardcore, and nothing against it, nothing against any of it, and I ain't trying to step on anybody's toes. But boy, howdy, it's kind of hard sitting in church sometimes when you're seeking the word and you're just condemned right off the bat. I was like, man, I came here looking for some salvation and peace, not damnation, but just being funny. But boy, I love my church, Pathway Church of Burleson, Texas, and I love my pastor, Pastor Rick Owen. So yes, our church does too. That's awesome. All churches should be that. It doesn't matter denomination, whatever. I mean, I understand there's different philosophies and all of that, and and I'm okay with that. But I'm not going to deny or denounce anybody's religion or preference of any kind, period. Can you put a link? Yes, ma'am. Well, are we friends on Facebook? I'll try to put a link. It's Pathway Church in Burleson, Texas. But I would. And, you know, it's a pretty good sized church. And we have several services. We have a Saturday night service, which is contemporary. They have an 8:30 a.m. Sunday morning traditional service. And then they'll have two more, 9:30 and 11 on Sundays. That's contemporary. But yeah, it's a very nice church, and I encourage or invite any of you folks to check them out on my Facebook page or look them up on YouTube, or I'll post a link, something. Church is not a building, it's the body of Christ in the spiritual, not the physical. Amen. You are right, Piggy. And Elaine, I was raised Southern Baptist, went to Methodist Church of God, Pentecostal, and non-denominational. I classify myself as a Christian and believe in the Bible. Yes, ma'am. You would almost think Pathway is non-denominational. It's we're under the Cumberland Presbyterian branch, but yeah, I agree with you, Elaine. I am a Christian and believe in the Bible as well. So it doesn't matter. Scrolling down through here, was raised non-denominational, Pentecostal. I went a little further. Pathway Church, Burleson. Thank you, Elaine. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being able to do that. That's what a good moderator does. See, I'd have been sitting here trying to figure, okay, and I'd have probably posted something I shouldn't have, but yeah. Thank you, Elaine. But yeah, check them out sometime. And they even have an app where most of our services, you've got your sermon notes, and then you've got we even have a weekly life steps. You know, 15 minutes in the Bible a day, read a little life step and the chapter that goes along with it. You get your Bible time in. But yeah, it's a good deal. It's a great church. If anybody's ever down here, come on. I'll save a seat for you. All righty. Piggy Pills, there's service online for them. Yes. Service online for them. To discuss what that means sometime in private, but I love how you think. I'll say that. Thank you, Piggy. And I love how you think. And I know we're probably much alike. I've seen a few sayings out there on different scenarios of people. I'm one way, you're the other way, and we're not of the same cloth, but we're of the same cloth. And I hate that I ain't that close to Piggy and them. Boy, I'd love to carry on conversation, just hang out with Piggy and Elaine sometimes. But yeah, definitely going to try to do a live one day, Elaine. Hopefully we can do it together. That would be fun. Could scroll back up here a little bit, see if I grew up about 45 minutes north of, whereabouts? Dutch Creek. 45 up in Denton, Haslett, or Justin? Let's see here. Golden Touch Homestead. Welcome. Thank you for stopping in. 17 people I see. Great. Let's see here. Southern Baptist 2, Julie, Jesus Girl. Yeah, hopefully Jesus Girls sees that link Elaine put up. So, old Pretty's about to come in. and so are the dogs. There they are. There's my Mr. and my E and my Pretty coming in. Elaine was so sweet. She posted a link of pathway on for us for our church.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Hi, baby.
Hi.
Ready to come out and get on the live with Pooch and Pretty?
Is that what it's called now? Live with Pooch and Pretty?
That's what I was saying. Because everybody's like, well, we miss Pretty, and then baby comes out here, but I was like, hey, maybe I ought to change the name to live Thursday nights with Pooch and Pretty.
I don't know.
That'd be good. That would be good. I was telling them I'm trying to follow the questions and answer, and that I'm used to baby being here and helping me out, but I can't always depend on baby to be here and helping me out, right? Because she's got her own thing she does sometimes.
Oh, I love them. Look, they call it the Pretty and Pooch show.
Hey.
I like that. Pretty and Poochie.
Pretty and Pooch. Thursday night live with Pretty and Pooch. Still here just listening. Well, I'm glad you are, TJ. Man.
What have you been talking about? What have y'all been doing?
Oh, I'm talking a little bit about everything. And then we got on talking to church and no judgments and just our church body. And I've been trying to follow along, answer questions, and seeing new folks in here and glad handing. And you know how I like to glad hand. But yeah. But yes. Treasure hunter. But yeah, we're all in here just chatting and come in here. I've got 15 people still sitting and holding and talking about what we did and what I did in the heat and our little shirts and online store, and telling them that, yeah, just because it's a business doesn't mean you're making money.
I know that's right.
Right.
Jeez.
I was telling them it's more tax purpose write-off for us than anything, but and I told them we still hadn't even seen our taxes yet. If we're going to have to pay, get something back or whatever, but it'll be all right. Good evening, Pretty.
Good evening.
Brian says Vineyard Farmhouse.
Hi, Brian. Hi, Treasure Hunter.
Treasure Hunter. But yeah, that's kind of what we've been just sitting here chatting along and talking about the dang near heat stroke I had last Saturday, trying to set some posts, and that this is Father's Day weekend, and hopefully folks get to see their folks or the kids come to see them and all of that. I'm planning on seeing my dad and Sunday, and so yeah, sounds good to me. What's sounding good? But yeah, I was not worried, but wondering about T and J. They gone to work, and I hadn't seen nothing posted. 12 Stones asking him about getting something posted, and it's hard, man. I know I'd like to put a post video up every day, but I did good to get the one I got up day before yesterday up, because that started Saturday, and about laid myself out in the field in the heat, and I was done the rest of the day. So I think it took me longer to prep everything and get it loaded on the trailer than actually the amount of time I actually physically worked getting 6 T-posts drove in to rock. But yeah. Time to visit the wood chips again. Yes, sir. I feel you, Piggy. Parents are gone and no kids other than the fur babies. So we will be hanging around the house and cooking it. Hey, that's just as good. And them fur babies they're family, just like ours. That's our little family right here, because kids are gone here too. But no, but my mom is still there, and I'll go visit her. Hey, yep. I'm fortunate I still have both my folks, and they're in their 80s. Dad's 82, and mom just turned 80. So yeah, I'm fortunate. My poor babies, her folks are gone, but my time will come some point too. She let me know when you do. Maybe we can connect. Drew, hey, what's going on with 12 Stones and Drew? Unfortunately, but yeah, trying to keep Haltom City. Okay, I used to live in Hearst. Actually, sure did. If I missed that, where you come from, Dutch Creek. Yep, sure was. I lived in Hearst for years, and boy, I hated it. I grew up here in Crowley, moved off to Hearst for, man, 18 years, 20 years, because it was in between the location was a good point that where I could get wherever I needed to go. And but boy, I was ready to move back to Crowley, and I sure did. My folks still live here, so. What I meant. Yes, crazy schedule, but we're going to try and get back and host some. Had some issues come up. We haven't been able to post. Well, hopefully soon, T and J.
Do I have any hobbies or
where'd it go? Or did I move it?
12 Stones Ranch Pretty? Do you have any hobbies or crafts? Gosh, not really. I mean, I stay pretty busy with my radio show. And for me, my radio show is time consuming simply because I have some people that ask to be on my show, and then others that I seek to interview, and so I have to do a pre-interview and get to know their story, and then we have to go over the whole show format because it is taped live. And I would say, aside from my show, then we have our small business along with our full-time jobs, and I also am extremely dedicated to serving at my church, so I'm gone a lot.
True servant.
Mike usually goes to church and then comes home, but I stay, and I have a Sunday school class. My kiddos are they are going into kindergarten, and I've had them since they were right as they turned 2 years of age. So I've moved up with my kindergarten, or with my littles, and they're all going into kindergarten now. And at times I coach a gymnastics class during the week after work. And so super busy with that. But in terms of like a hobby, you know what? I don't. One thing is I've been friends with some of my best friends since elementary, and we take girls trips. We're going on one next Thursday. Oh, so I won't be here.
You won't be here next Thursday. Pretty won't be here with me next Thursday.
I won't be here next Thursday, but it's I don't know. It's kind of weird, you know, when your children move out, and our son is right now, he's out at summer camp, and then he's getting ready to move to Florida for about a year. So
and he's in the ministry as well. He's a youth
minister,
youth pastor. So he's out there doing God's work as well. Good boy. I was seeing some of the posts, and thank you, Linda Peterson, and Jesus Girl. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Oh.
But yeah, and like she said, she definitely has a servant's heart, and loves children, loves children, and that really makes her happy. Just, you know, being there for kiddos, young kids, and molding and shaping their minds with love more than anything. I mean, you ought to see how they light up when she either comes in or they come in running in to see Miss Tish. It's always Miss Tish, Miss Tish, Miss Tish.
I love them. I love them.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Oh, look, a new subscriber, Golden Buck.
Golden Box Homestead. Well, I appreciate the subscription. Glad you made it here tonight. I usually try to go 7:30 Thursday or 7 o'clock Thursdays. So, but thank you so much, and I hope you come back again. I appreciate it. And good night. And man, I can't believe this hour is already clicked on by. That's good. But I really appreciate you folks being here again with me tonight, and Elaine. Boy, I don't know if I can keep it all on Elaine, but boy, she does good. She had Pathway Church on there real quick when when somebody asked.
Pathway Church Burleson.
Yep, she posted the link for them.
Nice.
So that's there for them to. Hopefully they got it and can check it out. I was telling them that our church on Sunday morning is live streamed at 9 a.m., 9:30. Live stream on Facebook, and it's also on YouTube, posted at a later date. But we're live on Sunday mornings at 9:30 on Facebook, and I usually share it on my Facebook page, so you could click on it from there as well. But again, folks, hour's up. I appreciate all of you. Look forward to next Thursday. Hopefully I'll have a video or two. I think I'm going to try to film with my dad Sunday. You know, Father's Day Sunday, and I know we're going over there to have dinner and all, so maybe I can backwoods, but maybe I can let y'all meet my dad. That'd be awesome.
He's such a beautiful man.
There we go again. She got it. Elaine got it again. But yeah, please go check it out. Thank you again, Elaine.
Happy Father's Day to everybody, and
thank you, everyone.
Your dad.
I will see you in some other lives, hopefully. And y'all have a good night. Love you guys. See you again. Thank you.